Hungary in general, and Viktor Orban in particular, was held up as a model by the right, not of democracy, but of consolidation of executive power, authoritarianism, controlling the media. It's sort of the Putin playbook that Viktor Orban did, but maybe with a little bit more subtlety. And he became, as you know, this hero of CPAC. We'll get to that in a second. And was held up. The real reason, and of course people didn't really talk about it. The real reason, in part, was that another example of tribalism. Orban talked about Hungary being a white Christian nation. By the way, as Vladimir Putin has for years talked about Russia as being the last white Christian nation. Then they had Hungary. And then the second reason that he was embraced is because of this phrase, which is not used enough here and actually was used a lot in the South African context, state capture, which is not just oligarchs benefit from illegal, unethical maneuvers by the government, but that the oligarchs are in power and change the laws to benefit themselves and benefit the billionaire class, which is what was happening in Hungary, which is what I think the people on the right emulated. The irony of that, and speaking of, magazines, every time a cable news show does a story on Hungary, I would want a little box like we used to have in the magazines at the top that says, Hungary is the poorest nation in the EU. Hungary, according to the Heritage Foundation, is the most corrupt nation in the EU. Hungary is about the size of Pennsylvania and the population of Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania economy is 10 times the size of Hungary's economy. So it's like this country is not an example of success. It's an example of failure.